The show you're about to see is performed by highly trained professional athletes. The moves and actions that take place are incredibly dangerous when not performed by skilled professionals. Please do not attempt to try and do any of what you see in this programme at home.
Get a look at greatness, because there is no team that will ever take these from us.
Wow, and he says there's no team that can take them, and looking at this situation, it's not just a team, it's three men. And you know, there's hold on.
Wait a well that's the music of Britain's biggest tag team!
We've not seen Styx and Colossus since they lost those belts. And Hendry and Lionheart better get out of there, because if the
There they are! Styx and Colossus! Welcome back, boys!
And look, the champion's running, but Ace Matthews holding on to Lionheart.
Well, Hendry is hightailing it. Lionheart with nowhere to go.
Talk about karma.
Lionheart runs into Styx.
Black hole slam.
Styx and Colossus taking out Lionheart.
Oh, and Hendry taking those belts, and he doesn't know where to. Hold on. Oh no.
Well, Colossus is climbing to the middle rope. Colossus crushing Lionheart.
Well, there's no type of negotiation that can save you from that consequence. And it looks like karma's come back, because not only did Ace Matthews and David Gray stop Lionheart from leaving, but the former champions have made a massive statement, Dave, and the land has shifted yet again in NGW's tag division.
Fight Club have agreed to defend the NGW Tag Team titles on this week's British Wrestling Weekly on the condition that they get to pick their own opponents. That match coming up, plus we get ready for Cruz v Williams, just 7 days away, the biggest televised championship match in NGW history. Right now though, take a look at this.
So you're probably wondering why the local hero is back here in NGW. Well, let me just recap what happened the last time that I was here. The last time that I was here, Styx and Colossus decided to take it upon themselves to brutally assault my brother, Lionheart, and take him out the game. And I know they think that was some move of brilliance, that was going to even the odds, but that is the whole point of having three members of Insane Fight Club. It's mix and match. That's why we have that contingency in place. So you have achieved absolutely nothing, not a thing. Now, we're back here in NGW because we believe in competition and we believe in fairness. Everyone knows that. Everyone knows that is what Joe Hendry stands for. And that is why we have selected, because that's what we do. We select our own opponents. You know that. It's in the contract. It's in the contract. We get all the money from the tickets and we select our opponents. So, myself and my other brother, Kid Fight, who I know I can depend on in any situation, has stepped in.
What's with me doing the last few weeks? God, let me think. I've been having a good time. I've been having a great time. I heard the boys were, the boy, I was wanting to come down here, but I was having a good time. And the boys basically said, tell you what, you continue your good time, Fighto. We'll go down and deal with this business at NGW. I thought, boys, charming. I'm on the way to Magaluf somewhere. I tell you what, I'll take the belt, I'll get into the pubs. When I'm in the pubs, obviously, people like shiny things, people will give me drinks, do you know what I mean? Can I touch your belt? You ain't touch my belt, can I touch that bottle of vodka? Right, cool, we've got an understanding here. Blah, blah, blah. Next thing I hear is that big fat waste of space Colossus takes my boy Lionheart out. And that's when you kind of got to realise, you got to go, it's good having fun. It's good drinking, it's good going to Magaluf. If I didn't get to take the belt when they end up, so maybe that's a bad karma for Lionheart, but don't tell him I said that. All right. But reality is, when it's all said and done, I thought, no, I just got to get back down here because I can't be standing for that. We are the champs. We have got your belts. We do what we want. So I've been doing my Hindu squats. I've been going on Facebook once, twice a day, telling everybody all the CrossFit stuff I'm doing, all the gym, all the reps, all the deadlifts. I've been doing my cards, all that nonsense, right? But see, when it's all said and done, I could do 100 press up, I could have 100 pints, right? Reality is, these boys do the talking, all right?
Now what's going to happen is we've decided we scoured the world for the greatest competition that we could find, and we have found someone so tough, so mean, so brutal that it's only fair that it's a 2-on-1 handicap match of myself and Kid Fight versus this person. But rest assured, this person on their own could be the biggest threat to these championship titles that we'll ever face. Now I'm confident we'll overcome it, but I mean, I was probably a little brave signing on the line, but we're fighting champions. We'll take on the challenge anytime, any place, because that's what Insane Fight Club do.
So it's Tag Team Championship time here on NGW British Wrestling Weekly. Dave Bradshaw here alongside former British Heavyweight Champion Alex Shane. And Alex, why on earth do Insane Fight Club think they have the right to choose their own opponent?
Well, it goes back to that contract, Dave, that essentially they managed to hold NGW management hostage for. They said, we will not bring back your belt unless you agree to our terms and conditions, that all three men can defend those belts and that they could pick their opponents and that they get a percentage of the NGW ticket money when they appear. The question is, Dave, what will the new executive producer of NGW, Mark the Beast Levette, have to say about it?
Yeah, Insane Fight Club essentially holding NGW management over a barrel when it came to those negotiations, and I have sincere doubts that Mark Levette is going to be very impressed by these prima donnas thinking they can disrespect our title belts by making those kinds of demands.
And last time we saw Team Insane Fight Club, there was 3 of them, and now, thanks to Styx, the Heavyweight House of Pain and Colossus Kennedy, there is just 2, because Lionheart has not been seen in NGW since he essentially got squashed by the Man Mountain from East Yorkshire.
Something that just makes me feel a little bit nauseous seeing Kid Fight and Joe Hendry raise those title belts above their heads. And this might make me even more nauseous because it looks like Joe Hendry wants to say something.
This man has a razor-sharp tongue and the wit to go with it.
That reaction is the reason why I can't stand coming to this place. That reaction is the reason that Joe Hendry and Kid Fight are too good to compete here in this building tonight. But because we're professionals and we're men of integrity, you should know this by now. We care about one thing, and that is, excuse me, shut your mouth when I'm talking. I'm not laughing. I'm not laughing. Shut your mouth. You can shut up as well. Hey, some respect, right?
You don't want to cross Team Insane Fight Club, particularly with Kid Fight in there.
You know what? You can boo all you want, but you know how much money NGW had to spend to get us here. Every penny you pay comes to us. So shut up when I'm trying to talk.
Now, sadly, that's not far off being true.
As I was saying before I was so rudely interrupted, we care about fairness. That's all we want. And we pick our own opponents. And because this person is so huge, this person is mammoth-like, this person is a monster, it's only fair. There's a 2-on-1 match, us 2 versus them, because this person is a behemoth of an individual. So, without further ado, this person needs no introduction. Let's meet the one person who's going to challenge us both for these tag team championships.
Well, something doesn't feel right about this, Dave.
Why would they choose their own opponent and choose someone who's able to... What is this
Oh,
now?
hold on. You know who that is? Well, this is This is the music for NGW Academy graduate JD Boom, who in many ways he's a fun-loving guy, but
you are joking. This is
I mean, it is his music. Well, this is a setup.
What on earth? The bare-faced cheek, the audacity of our tag team champions.
Well, Dave, he's been desperate to get a match here on NGW television, and that's probably how Team Insane Fight Club have... Oh, hold on.
That's our executive producer's music. Mark the Beast to the bet. I told you he wouldn't stand for this.
Oh, my God. Oh, what a way to kick off British Wrestling Weekly. The Beast is in the house. Oh, he's here.
There he is. Mark the Beast to the bet. And what's he going to have to say? We're going to have to take a break. We'll hear from Mark the Bet when we come back.
The show you're about to see is performed by highly trained professional athletes. The moves and actions that take place are incredibly dangerous when not performed by skilled professionals. Please do not attempt to try and do any of what you see in this program at home.
Back here on British Wrestling Weekly, we are about to hear from Mark the Beast Lebet.
What are you trying now? A handicap match. You're the champions, the tag team champions. That makes you the best tag team in the company.
A fair compliment from NGW's new executive producer.
Yeah, but why is he out here, Dave? This is interesting. This crowd well on the side of JD Boom.
With all due respect to JD Boom, he's no number one contender.
JD, you're a tremendous talent, and the powers that be at NGW have big plans for you. But that means your first match will not be a handicap match. It will be a proper match against worthy opponents. I promise you, I will find you the right opponents you can show just how good you are, but it won't be tonight. I'm sorry, JD.
He looks like a small child next to Mark Lebet. The Beast's massive. What's going to happen now, Dave? That's the end of that handicap match.
But we still need opponents for our tag champions.
You want me to give them what they want, Joe? Okay, Insane Fight Club. I've given you your proper respect. You are indeed the tag team champions. I respect you. I respect you so much that I'm going to put you up against the biggest tag team we've got.
Oh my God! But that's...
Ladies and gentlemen, I give you their opponents tonight. Two small chaps. Sticks and Colossus!
Sticks and Colossus! Sticks and Colossus! The former tag team champions are going to look to get their revenge against Insane Fight Club!
Wow, that's the first time the Team Insane Fight Club have come head-to-head with our new executive producer, Mark Lebet. Said that he was going to shake things up at NGW, and what a way to kick off this episode of British Wrestling Weekly.
Well, Britain's biggest tag team have already taken out Lionheart. Will they pick off one or both of the remaining members of the tag team champions? Goodness me!
The heavyweight House of Pain Sticks has got a serious axe to grind with all of Team Insane Fight Club, but particularly Joe Hendry. Remember, it was Hendry that scored that winning pinfall over the heavyweight House of Pain Sticks after hitting Sticks in the face with one of the tag team titles. Sticks is not forgotten, he is not forgiven, and we may just see the consequence of that in this contest.
Well, this obviously has taken Insane Fight Club completely by surprise, and it's a very unwelcome surprise from their perspective. Styx and Colossus were not the opponents they had prepared for.
And Dave, we're just being told that Mark Lebet has officially made this for the NGW Tag Team titles. It's official, a title match showdown on this episode.
Well, that's huge. We were expecting a tag title match, but of course we were expecting Insane Fight Club were going to pick their own opponents, or if they had it their way, opponent, singular.
I mean, the big story though is what is Team Insane Fight Club going to do about that? They do have a contract. This is a crazy situation. Talking of title showdowns, don't forget in 7 days' time, Doug Williams gets his long overdue and highly anticipated title match against the show stealer Nathan Cruz. And in preparation for that, we're going to go back in time to watch Doug Williams take on a man who is setting the wrestling world alight, Jack Gallagher. That's coming up before the end of this show. And Davis in a World of Sports Style Rules match.
Goodness me, what a match to see between Williams and Gallagher. And of course, how could we forget the NGW Championship on the line just 7 days from now. But right now, the tag team titles on the line, and it won't be a handicap situation. Lionheart is nowhere to be seen. Styx and Colossus are going to get a fair 2-on-2 shot against Joe Hendry and Kid Fight. They might not like it, but they're going to have to live with it.
And listen to the whole City Hall. These fans have followed this story between these four men. And we may just see it conclude right here in our opening contest, because Mark the Beast Lebet promised a shake-up. He promised to crack down on the rules and make NGW a wrestling company that stuck true to the heritage of British wrestling. And when you've got tag team champions that hold the company hostage, Dave, it's very hard to say you can be proud of your company. And Mark Lebet has done something about it.
Yeah, it's not that often that we say we'd like one team or other to lose in a championship match so that we can get them out of the company, but I'm sure there's a lot of NGW fans who want exactly that when it comes to Insane Fight Club, who frankly have been taking the mickey in terms of the demands they've been making of NGW.
Well, two of the big problems that fans complained about last season was the over-involvement and manipulation of Richie West and the control that Team Insane Fight Club had over NGW management. And in just 3 weeks, Mark Lebet has, he's cleaned the decks.
As you say though, will there be consequences after this? If the tag team champions retain, what will they have to say about the provisions that they thought they had in their contract? Anyway, that's something for them to worry about a little bit down the road, because right now they have a very big bump in that road in the form of Colossus Kennedy.
And look at Styx. Styx is on the apron, calling. He's calling for Colossus Kennedy to make that tag. Yeah, look, he's heard him now. Styx wants Hendry in the worst way, Dave.
Well, Colossus, I think, is going to oblige. Yes, he is. In comes Styx, and this is the showdown we've been wanting to see. Styx and Hendry's not going to let us have it, because like a coward, Hendry tags in Kid Fight.
Yeah, but is it being a coward or is it smart strategy? Because the grin on Kid Fight's face says it all, Dave. I think it's a strategy.
Yeah, well, Kid Fight may be smirking at Styx, but look, Styx has barely taken his eyes off of Joe Hendry. And I think he's trying to send a message to the local hero that at one time or another in this match, he is going to get his hands on him.
Well, he's going to need to concentrate, yeah, because Kid Fight is a wily, rugged veteran in that ring. You take your eye off him and you're going to lose out. And look, whoa!
Big shoulder block from the heavyweight House of Pain, and just like that, you see how eager Styx is to get Hendry in there. Hendry, though, rolls out just as quickly as he was thrown in.
And sometimes if you can't control and channel your anger, it can work against you. But the heavyweight House of Pain with a huge boot. God, he's on fire.
Obviously, Insane Fight Club giving up quite a lot of weight to the challengers. So Styx and Colossus with that much going for them, but the champions known to use every trick in the book. I'm sure they'll try and employ some of them here, and you're seeing it right there from Hendry. Grabbing the leg of Styx. And Kid Fight sends Styx to the outside, where Hendry is putting the boot in.
Oh, and here comes Colossus Kennedy. And if there's one weakness that Styx and Colossus Kennedy have, Dave, I'm going to say it now, they are too nice. I'm telling you, look at Colossus Kennedy. He is listening to that referee, and he's got to realise, look, he's trying to play within the rules. They come out here, they shake hands with all the fans, whereas Kid Fight and like Joe Hendry just do not care. They want to leave this building with those belts, and Styx and Colossus Kennedy are going to have to get a lot meaner, a lot quicker if they want their titles back.
I don't think Styx and Kennedy are going to be nice to Insane Fight Club as they continue to antagonise the challengers. Hendry is pounding on the upper back of Styx, and you see Hendry is prepared to get in there with Styx, but only on his own terms. And when he walks in with a distinct advantage, he'll go for the cover to retain the tag titles, and he only gets 2.
They say the bigger they are, the harder they fall, and Styx's face was the crystal clear depiction of that.
Quick tags now from the champions. Kid Fight is back in there with a snapmare takedown on Styx. Fight will go to the ropes and a quick running leg drop across the neck. And Fight once again trying to get under the skin of Kennedy, and it's working.
And referee Adam J has been instructed by Mark Lebet, as has all the referees in NGW, to really, really stick to the rules. And Team Insane Fight Club know that, and they are using every, and I do mean every, dirty trick in the book.
Well, given that directive from NGW management, you think Colossus Kennedy needs to be a little bit careful about inadvertently distracting the referee and allowing those double teams to happen.
Well, Hendry to the outside now. And is this the opportunity Styx needs to make that tag? Huge power slam by the heavyweight House of Pain.
It could be, yeah, he's not going to go for the pin. He knows the tag is more important at this point, because if he can get the tag and bring in Colossus Kennedy, the fresh man, then, oh my, Hendry knew it too, and he stopped it from happening.
Oh, Colossus Kennedy landed on his nose on the ring apron, and Styx couldn't get that tag. And keep your eye on Kid Fight. Oh, big drop kick in the sternum.
And right down low in the corner, Styx is reeling. Fight will take it back into the middle. He'll try and get the pin right there, and well, Styx gets out again. We've got to go to a commercial break. This tag team championship match continues when we return.
The show you're about to see is performed by highly trained professional athletes. The moves and actions that take place are incredibly dangerous when not performed by skilled professionals. Please do not attempt to try and do any of what you see in this program at home.
Tag Team Championships on the line here in Hull City Hall, and Insane Fight Club are not facing the opponents they were expecting to face.
Yeah, they are taking on the biggest tag team in British wrestling today, but unfortunately for Styx and Colossus, one half of that tag team has taken a beating all through the commercial break and is still been unable to make a tag.
Hendry and Kid Fight have been cutting off that ring with veteran style. Whatever else we might think of their attitude towards NGW, they certainly have the in-ring ability to be the tag team champions.
And it's 2 huge weeks of title matches here on British Wrestling Weekly, because not only do we have the tag team titles on the line, but in just 7 days, Dave, Doug Williams takes on Nathan Cruz for the undisputed title.
Yeah, Williams has been owed that title shot since he won the Destiny Rumble during our last season, and Williams gonna cash in that title shot. I don't know if Nathan Cruz can survive one of the greatest veterans still active in British wrestling.
And we're going to go back in time after this match to see Jack Gallagher against Doug Williams in preparation. But in the meantime, it looks like we may still see Team Insane Fight Club leave this building with those belts, Dave, because Styx is in a world of trouble.
Styx needs a tag very, very much, and this could be his opportunity. Sends Hendry into the corner, he's there, and Styx makes the tag! Styx makes the tag to Colossus Kennedy! An unstoppable steam train is the man from East Yorkshire!
And look at the big man move, Kid Fight up on the second, crossbody and just bounces off the East Yorkshire Man Mountain.
Yeah, back to the drawing board for Kid Fight. Meanwhile, it might be a trip to the hospital for Joe Hendry, who gets slammed hard onto the canvas.
And where is Kid Fight going again? He's up on the second. Charges, full force. Oh, look at that. Just scooped him out of the sky like he was a paperweight. Oh,
what impact Colossus has made since that tag from Styx.
Oh, Dave, look at the big man. He's going to fly.
Colossus went for the big splash, and both of the tag team champions rolled out of the way.
And the 30 stone of pressure that was going to be used as a weapon against Hendry and Fight actually ended up being a weapon against the kneecaps of Colossus Kennedy when they moved.
Look at Hendry and Fight both trying to take down Colossus, but they cannot stop him from getting to his feet.
Trying to manhandle him, but what a weight to me. Look, just charges through, comes back. Huge double clothesline there. Hendry moves out of the way in a drop kick. Oh, and Styx makes the tag.
Was that too quick though? Has Styx had enough time to recover? I don't know. Styx is in there, and finally, Styx will get his hands on Joe Hendry.
He's running on adrenaline and rage, and for Hendry, it's a deadly cocktail.
Big spine buster from the heavyweight House of Pain, who can feel that the tag team championships may be headed back his way. Styx is going to pick up Hendry. What does he have in mind for the local hero? I don't know, but Hendry didn't like it and he got out of there. And Hendry with a rake to the eyes.
Yeah, thumb straight in the eyes on the heavyweight House of Pain. Oh, he's going for his freak of nature finishing move. Oh, but Colossus is right behind him.
Hendry has not seen Colossus. Well, now he knows. Now he knows. Colossus! Oh my. He's not going to. Colossus has Hendry by the throat.
He was going for that choke slam, Dave, but he wasn't the legal man. Oh, Kid Fight has the belt and referee Adam J hasn't seen it.
Kid Fight went with the shot with the belt, but Styx ducked it. Now Styx has the belt. And Styx, what is Styx going to do with that title belt? Oh, no, hang on. No.
Well, if the champions get disqualified, they retain the title. But if Styx and Colossus get disqualified, Dave, how long will it take before they get another shot? I mean, it looks like we're still going on.
Well, Kid Fight was going for a DDT. Styx pushes away. Hang on a second, though. Look at Hendry. Hendry's got the title belt. Hendry's got the belt, and Styx blocks it.
Oh, that's how they won the belts in the first place, and Styx was ready for it. Styx has the belt.
Oh, Styx hit Kid Fight. Styx hit Kid Fight, and the referee saw it.
Oh, no. Oh, not like this.
You're not telling me. You are not telling me.
Here are your winners as a result of a disqualification.
Oh.
The NGW Tag Team Champions.
No way.
Well, that is a crying shame. A crying shame. It wasn't Styx and Colossus who brought those championship belts into the ring, but somehow they paid the price, and again, Insane Fight Club are going to leave with the championship.
Insane Fight Club used Styx's anger as a weapon against him from the very opening of this contest, and the heavyweight House of Pain and Colossus Kennedy will pay dearly for it. Oh, look at... Well, Colossus Kennedy... Oh, he's got one of the tag team titles, Dave.
Yeah, Kennedy has taken one of those championship belts. I don't know what's going on here. Hang on. Kid Fight has been laid out across the ring by Styx. But we've already seen Lionheart taken out by Styx and Colossus. And now, oh my, a big splash right into the ribs of Kid Fight.
And Joe Hendry's leaving without one of the tag belt. Look, Styx and Colossus have got that, Dave.
Yeah, Britain's biggest tag team in possession of one of those championship belts. Well, what's our executive producer, Mark the Beast Lebec, going to do about this?
Well, it's a good question, Dave, but not one we can answer this week. Because on the subject of belts, in just 7 days' time, the most important televised title in British wrestling today will be defended. Nathan Cruz against Doug Williams next week.
Well, right now, let's see what Doug Williams is capable of. We're going to watch a match from the NGW Vault against a man who has had tremendous international success, Doug Williams against Jack Gallagher.
It was a packed Liverpool Olympia for Brit Wrest Fest 2015. Check this out.
Ladies and gentlemen, coming to the ring at this time, he hails from Manchester, who is in at 170 pounds. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Gentleman Jack
One of the best pound-for-pound technical wrestlers that the United Kingdom has produced in quite some time. He's wrestled all around the world, and he's here in the Liverpool Olympia for this special round match fought under not BWC World of Sport, but now I guess BWC Heritage Division rules.
And ladies and gentlemen, introducing his opponent.
And when it comes to people that have wrestled around the world, very few can hold a candle to the man who is about to make his way to the ring.
From Reading, Berkshire, weighing at 225 pounds, this is the Anarchist, Doug Williams!
What is there that you can say about Doug Williams that has not been said before and by many? A former champion in Ring of Honor, a former champion in TNA, a former champion in Noah Japan, a former British heavyweight champion in multiple companies, and without question the greatest ambassador for the British wrestling style of the last 2 decades. Doug Williams is a man who has done it all in professional wrestling, and right now he's going to set a record and a new first because he is one of the 2 men to kick off the BWC Heritage Division. I am so looking forward to this match. This match fought 6 5-minute rounds, 2 falls, 2 submissions or a knockout to declare a winner. It's called the Heritage Division because it is a throwback to the glory days of ITV's World of Sport. Remember, ITV had wrestling in a prime position, 4 p.m. Saturday afternoons for 33 years consecutively, and round 1 is underway as the bell rings. And you're going to see something very different. You're going to see some very good technical wrestling, and you're going to see history being made as British wrestling's glorious past collides with its fantastic present to create an awesome future here with the BWC Heritage Division. Snapmare there by Williams, quick reversal by Jack Gallagher from Manchester. Trained at the Snake Pit in Wigan, started his career at Future Shock Wrestling in Stockport. It's a school I set up myself, so I know it very well. And very early on, Jack Gallagher had amazing technical ability, and it's only blossomed. Doug Williams using some of his own there. I know Williams very well because he started his career at the same weekend as me at the same wrestling school, Hammerlock School of Wrestling. He started when he was 19, I was 13, so I've seen this guy from the beginning of his career. I would later wrestle Williams multiple times and wrestle him and win my second FWA heavyweight title against him. When it comes to British wrestling, there's very few men that have done what Williams has done. And that is the only time I will say that I have beaten Doug Williams in anything. Because when it comes to every other facet of the pro wrestling business, Doug Williams has been head and shoulders above the rest for almost 2 decades. And now he's head and shoulders over Gallagher here. Gallagher rolls through, but Doug holds on. Referee Steve Linsky, legendary referee, just come back from a tour of Qatar, wrestled and refereed. He used to wrestle, but refereed for TNA as well recently on their UK tour. And there's a chant of "This is wrestling" already from this audience here at the Liverpool Olympia, and they are right, because in the world of slams, flips, these guys are just wrestling. These guys are just wrestling, and that's what the BWC Heritage Division is all about. And Gallagher there using a knuckle to the stomach there. Williams bridges on that very strong muscular neck there. Headstand comes out, and a spinning toe hold there from Williams minus the spin, and there it is. Drops down, wraps the legs of Gallagher around the massive thighs of Doug Williams. This guy is in some incredible shape there, and a double underhook chancery there. Gallagher, you see it very clearly in the ropes, but it looks like Gallagher's legs are stuck around the legs of Williams, and Williams unable to get his legs out there. These guys in a bind, and the referee, in an attempt to try and unlock them, is putting undue pressure on Gallagher. These guys are, man, referee there helping these guys get out of it. Some fantastic hold for hold, catch as catch can wrestling here as part of the BWC's Heritage Division. You see the logo in the dead centre of the ring, as are Doug Williams and Manchester's Jack Gallagher. Doug Williams, originally from Surrey, now resides in Maidstone, Kent. He's travelled all over the world, a favourite wrestler of many of the top wrestlers on the planet. And you see almost like a leg stretch of sorts here. And some of this wrestling has been so far removed from the UK scene for so long that you'll see things that I will be unable to call. And this is, you can see there the pressure of the legs there being slowly spread there as Gallagher pushes across the legs from Williams. The strategy here is to slowly wear down the muscles of your opponent, and Williams there getting some feeling back in the muscles of those legs and counters. And I don't feel good about this but for Gallagher here, because Doug Williams' legs are massive. Look at the size of those fires. And is he doing? No. Oh, and Gallagher there tried to reverse it, but Williams too smart. Over 2 decades of in-ring competition from Doug Williams, known for many years as the Anarchist, came out to that music. And there's a chant of "This is awkward" erupting over the Liverpool Olympia, and I'd have to agree with almost 1,000 Liverpudlians here, because it is somewhat awkward, but Gallagher finds a way out. Takes the ankle there, toe hold of Gallagher himself, puts the pressure there, firmly on the tendons in the ankle, lots of tendons in that ankle, and if you put pressure there, there's 10 seconds remaining to round 1 here. Williams reversals, textbook Williams reversal, front face lock. Oh, did you see that? Gallagher turns that Grovit, front face lock, spins out. And we'll have a slight rest period here, and this crowd feel that they're seeing something special, as am I. The launch of the BWC Heritage Division. And this rest period's only going to be about less than 30 seconds, I'm told, and then we're back underway. It's giving Doug time to get some feeling back into that shoulder, man. He landed hard on that. And round 2, seconds out, and we're underway here. The two circling the ring, all knuckle lock. Takes the arm, brings it down on the shoulder, and brings that arm down again of Williams. The big arm of Williams against the muscular, chiseled, defined shoulder of Jack Gallagher. Williams reverses, snapmare, headlock, Gallagher straight back out. Man, these guys are so smooth in that ring. Gallagher uses the weight and leverage to bring the pressure down and back on the arm, back to where he began, but this time Williams, well, I say in a ground position, he's come back out, switches that through. Arm drag assaults, but Gallagher holds on and puts additional pressure on that wrist. This guy, for a young man, is so proficient as a technical wrestler, and it is a testament to him and his abilities in the squared circle that he's been selected for the launch of this division. And wow, even when he was launched into the air, he still held on to that wrist lock. And everything Williams tries to do, Gallagher is reversing. Man, will you see wrestling? I mean, hold for hold, technical, scientific wrestling like this anywhere else in the world. British wrestling did it better than everybody, and they're proving they still can with the BWC Heritage Division. Williams' arms stretched out there. Referee checking if the shoulders are down. They were, but a bridge out. Only a mini bridge there, but enough to break that. Williams quickly realising that there's no point exerting your neck muscles when you can just bring your arm up. And oh, look at that! It's a different reversal. Williams using the feet in the face there. Snapmare again, and Williams returns the favour. And you can see the thick, deep muscularity of Doug Williams. And, do you see that? Gallagher tries for the save, but Williams reverses, and, we have the first fall in round 2.
Ladies and gentlemen, time of the fall, 2 minutes of the second round. The winner of the first fall, the anarchist, Doug Williams.
Doug Williams there, winner of the first fall. Remember, 2 falls, 2 submissions, or a knockout. And I am really enjoying our first glimpse of this type of match here in British wrestling for NGW as part of the BWC Heritage Division, and round 3 is underway. Man, we've seen such good wrestling talent come from the UK. Mark Rocco, Dave Fit Finlay, Danny Boy Collins, Clive Myers, Kendo Nagasaki, Robbie Brookside, the list goes on. And when you're making that list, Johnny Saint, there's another one, you got to think of Doug Williams. So Doug Williams' choice to be in this was a very, very smart one by the management here. But it was a bit of a wild card, picking Jack Gallagher as his opponent. But I've got to tell you, I'm so impressed by what these guys are doing right here to launch this division and to show that British wrestling can return to its roots and still get a fantastic reaction from a live crowd in 2015. Knee to the arm and shoulder there. Gallagher grinding down the big arms of Doug Williams, and this crowd proving they are with it. Many believe that this type of match would not work, and they've been proven wrong, because these got wild. Did you see the speed and the reversal of Gallagher to turn him right round? It was almost like a top wrist lock. Turns it right back round into a standard wrist lock, puts the pressure on. Williams knows to take some of that pressure off. He has to get up into a standing position, use that strength and leverage to power Gallagher back into the corner, which he does. And a big textbook European uppercut. No one does it quite like Williams. Oh, hits the ropes, comes back, snapmare again. Williams hits the ropes, big shoulder tackle. Gallagher hits hard. Williams off the ropes, comes back again. Leapfrog by Gallagher. Williams getting ready for something, and it's to catch the crossbody of Gallagher, who launches straight back over into a waistlock. Doug hits the ropes again, and look at that! Elbow, and Williams taps! Williams tapped in round 3.
The submission, 1 minute 47 of the third round, making it 1 fall apiece. Gentlemen, Jack Gallagher.
Well, we are 1 fall apiece here in round 3, and you see how fast Doug Williams tapped.
It is 1 fall apiece.
The reason Doug Williams tapped so fast there is because he knows that Jack Gallagher has trained in the Snake Pit in Wigan, the home of Billy Robinson, one of the greatest wrestlers in the history of the world, as we're underway. And Doug knows that when it comes to submission wrestling, Jack Gallagher is a young master, so he needed to tap out soon to protect himself and his longevity, and not only his match but his career. Look at this! Whoa, Gallagher there thinking move for move, hold for hold. Fish out wall there, drops down. The knees on the shoulders of Gallagher, who's quickly able to roll through. Going for a backslide attempt here. Doug rolls straight back around. Gallagher goes to send Doug in. Doug reverses into the corner. Straight back out there. And Doug taking the offense straight to Gallagher, the younger man of the two. And just a 2 count there. You can see these guys now trying to pick up the pace. Pick up the pace in round 4. Remember, 6 5-minute rounds and a double leg Nelson sunset flip. And a big shoulder tackle. Surprisingly there, Jack Gallagher didn't get the worst of that exchange, and Williams got the worst of that because it was a big standing drop kick. And watch out for Jack Gallagher, massive drop kick again in the corner. Both feet into the sternum. And you can see how that's knocked Williams for 6 temporarily. But he comes back in a big high knee. Shades of the textbook Doug Williams that we all know and love. Goes for a superplex. Williams rolls through that attempt of an armbar there. And is he going to go for it? Is it the Chaos Fury? Is it the Chaos Fury? And he gets it 1, 2, and this one is over.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of the fall at 1 minute 29 of the 4th round, and winning the match 2 falls to 1, the anarchist, Doug Williams.
He has been a champion all over the world, but next week, Doug Williams gets his shot at the most televised title in British wrestling today when he goes one-on-one with the show stealer, Nathan Cruz.